Breaking news from Japan. A powerful 7.3 magnitude earthquake shook off the coast of Fukushima in northern Japan. The Japan Meteorological Agency says the quake hit some 36 miles below the sea. A tsunami advisory has been issued as a result. The Fukushima region devastated by a deadly 9.0 quake and tsunami that also caused a nuclear disaster in March of 2011.
Overnight, a weather emergency for millions of people, a wave of storms triggering multiple tornadoes.
Oh my gosh, it's right here!
At least 10 tornadoes slamming Texas. Several homes and businesses are damaged in Round Rock outside Austin.
Get inside, get inside! Run!
Customers at this Walmart running for cover, ducking inside the store when the tornado hit. Video from inside the headquarters of computer maker Dell shows the twister moving across the parking lot, then barreling toward a traffic camera before taking the camera out. This shopping center also taking a direct hit, leveling a Bank of America and heavily damaging this chilly.
Overnight, rescue workers combing through debris, searching for survivors.
Oh my God.
After a massive tornado with at least EF3 strength tore through Winterset, Iowa, just southwest of Des Moines.
At this time, we can confirm that we have 6 fatalities.
Drone footage capturing the magnitude of the damage. Roofs ripped right off. Over 25 homes completely destroyed.
Farther north, the damage from a tornado is being described as a 2-mile wide debris field in the city of Jacksboro, northwest of Fort Worth. This elementary school is now missing part of its roof. And just down the street, this is what's left of the gym at the high school, now torn apart.
This is what is left of a bank building here in Round Rock. You can see the drive-through awning was torn away. There's a lot of twisted metal. And over here, massive pieces of wood and even bricks here littering the parking lot after that vicious tornado. A pickup truck knocked on its side as debris rains down. The truck spinning across the road, then knocked right side up, and moments later, miraculously, the truck drives off.
I got it!
Lightning illuminating dark skies across Texas.
There it is! I see it! It's across the road! Oh my gosh, it's right here!
Reports of at least 19 tornadoes tearing into Texas in just the past 24 hours.
Sydney has been hit again by a dramatic electric storm.
The sky's second act, cue the storm. Flashes of lightning, claps of thunder and heavy rain, bringing a sinking feeling just as Sydney dries off from the floods.
We did see another band of showers push through the Sydney area about between 4 and 7 o'clock this morning.
In another blow for our trains.
A bushfire emergency warning for Western Australia is in place for people in or near Wellesley Road North and Burnbrook Place in parts of Wellesley in the Shire of Harvey. Homes in Wellesley Road North.
Lightning blamed for a house fire in Gwinnett County. Fire officials releasing these pictures saying a close lightning strike set this house on fire in Snellville. We're told flames took over the second floor and attic there while also causing a lot of damage to the first floor.
Sonora church destroyed by fire over the weekend, and deputies say they've arrested someone accused of starting it on purpose.
Brian, this is the church's sanctuary. It is a complete loss, and the church leaders say while this is saddening, they are encouraged because they can build a better foundation. For the congregation of the Journey Church, which has been in Sonora since the 1850s, despite the loss, there is hope.
So, the miracle at the end of this is going to be incredible.
Terry Clark says this building was in flames around 8 p.m. Saturday. As for the suspect, Mr. DeBishop, he is facing arson and burglary charges, and the church leaders say they do not know him, they do not recognize him, they do not know what his motive was.
An airliner is seen falling out of the sky in China, crashing into a mountainous area and sparking a forest fire. 123 passengers and 9 crew members were on board the China Eastern flight when controllers lost contact early today. The airline is confirming fatalities. Some media reports say there were no survivors. The Boeing 737 was on its way to a city in the southern portion of China when radar showed it went into a steep descent. It was not one of the MAX jets, which was grounded globally after 2 deadly crashes. It is not yet known what caused the crash.
A major landslide in northern Peru has left at least 60 homes buried. According to authorities, at least 15 people were trapped, including 3 children. The landslide hit the town of Retamas after a hillside collapsed following heavy rain. Harrowing images shared on social media show several apartment buildings being covered by the landslide. Authorities say at least 80 homes have been affected. No casualties have been confirmed so far.
When Rasleen was surveying her backyard yesterday morning, she noticed that a couple of trees had gone missing, but thought nothing of it. Well, fast forward to the afternoon and the panic set in. Her garden and half the driveway was gone. The family was given 10 minutes to pack up their belongings.
It's absolutely frightening, isn't it? Over the last week, landslips have wreaked havoc, and unfortunately for the Bush family, their home could be the next victim.
In Russia, people are lining up to make cash withdrawals. They're worried about getting money from banks while they still can. In the EU, arms of Russia's biggest lender face a run on cash of their own. Sberbank Europe faces collapse as a result. That is according to the European Central Bank.
It's only used for a quarter of all transactions in Australia. The rest are mainly through debit or credit cards, digital wallets, and smartwatches. A lot of people are predicting that Australia will become a cashless society within years.
Sweden is fed up with cash. It's a hassle to carry around, it can easily be stolen or misplaced, and frankly, no one is using it anymore. 10 years ago, just about 40% of their population was paying with cash, and now, only 6%. So what's their answer? To go completely cashless by March of 2023. They're even planning a crypto called the e-kroner for use starting this year.
Contagious strain of avian flu is spreading to several states in the U.S. Wisconsin is the latest state to report finding H5N1, the scientific name for the avian flu, after discovering it in a commercial chicken flock. Avian flu has now been found in 15 states. Infectious disease expert Dr. William Schaffner told CBS News,
influenza strains can affect all kinds of animals, including birds. In fact, very prominently, they can affect both migratory birds.
Chinese health authorities are reporting the country's first COVID-19 deaths in over a year. 2 people were confirmed dead on Saturday as China battles the Omicron variant. China recorded more than 2,100 new cases on Saturday. The Chinese government is pushing forward with its zero COVID strategy, enforcing strict lockdowns and...
Well, just when we all had hoped that COVID was over, a new subvariant could be on the rise.
Since the reality is, COVID is unlikely to disappear completely.
This is the first reminder that COVID is not over, and I think you may want it to be over, I may want it to be over, but the virus is not over.
Emory's Dr. Carlos Del Rio says this latest COVID subvariant, BA2, should get our attention.
We know it's more transmissible, it's not more severe, and because it's more transmissible, it's likely going to spread more rapidly.
Right now, the FDA is also looking into authorizing a second COVID-19 vaccine booster. Pfizer says they are asking regulators to authorize another booster for people 65 and older. The second booster would be administered at least 4 months after the first one. The FDA has authorized booster shots for everyone 12 and older on an emergency use.
But right now, it's a critical time because we know that we not only fight for Ukraine, we fight for this new world order. We know that we not only fight for Ukraine, we fight for this new world order for the democratic countries. We knew that we are the shield for the Europe.
You know, we are at an inflection point, I believe, in the world economy. Not just the world economy, in the world. It occurs every 3 or 4 generations. As one of the top military people said to me in a secure meeting the other day, 60 million people died between 1900 and 1946. And since then, we established a liberal world order, and that hadn't happened in a long while. A lot of people dying, but nowhere near the chaos. And now is a time when things are shifting. There's going to be a new world order out there. And now is a time when things are shifting. There's going to be a new world order out there. And we've got to lead it. And we've got to unite the rest of the free world in doing it.